Hello students, welcome to YouTube channel of Aksar Education. In this video we are going to discuss important formulas for the surface area and volume that will be very useful for standard 9 as well as standard 10. Chapter number 13, surface area and volume. So let's start with the first formula. So different types of objects are there. First we have to study cuboid. Cuboid is the three-dimensional figure. This is the diagram of cuboid, whose length is L, breadth is B and height H. Cuboid dimensions are breadth L, length L, breadth B and height H. So for this cuboid, we can say this cuboid has total 8 number of vertex. Total 8 vertices, or you can say vertices are there. These are the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 vertices are there. So number of vertices. So for cuboid, number of vertices are 8. You can say this is point A, point B, point C, point D, point E, point F, G and H. Number of edges. Of this cuboid. Total how many edges are there in this cuboid? Let's count. So here, count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. How many edges are there? Number of edges are 12. Total 12 edges are there. Done? So this is cuboid. Number of faces. How many faces are there? Number of faces. So here in this cuboid, total 6 faces are there. Front, back, right, left, top and bottom. Total 6 faces are there in cuboid. Their names are front face, similar back face, right face, left face, top face and bottom face. Total 6 faces are there in case of cuboid. Then total 6 faces are there. Now we have to consider total surface area. Total surface area of cuboid is represented by TSA. Total surface area. Total surface area of cuboid is nothing but the total area of all the faces. Total 6 faces are there. Total 6 rectangular faces are there. Front, which is congruent to back. Front and back faces are congruent, as well as right and left faces are congruent, and top and bottom faces are congruent. They are equal in area and they are also equal in shape. So front face, whose area is, front face is one rectangle whose length is L, height is H. So front face having the area LH. Similar back face is there, so total area is twice of HL. Similarly right face and left faces are there, whose area is BH, and top and bottom faces are there, whose area is BL and BL. So total surface area of the cuboid is nothing but the sum of area of all 6 faces. So sum of area of total 6 faces is nothing but the, count it, LB plus LB. Now bottom and top both are equal, so it's LB plus LB, so it's a twice LB plus right and left faces, right left, height h, breadth b, so it's a bh, this will be bh, it's a twice of bh, plus we can say front and back, front face whose area is L into H, LH plus LH, so it's a twice of LH. So total surface area of cuboid can be written as taking 2 common, LB plus BH plus HL, LB plus BH plus HL, that is the formula of total surface area of cuboid, total surface area of cuboid. Then another word, or we can say another formula which is used for the cuboid is lateral surface area, lateral surface area, which is represented by LSA, lateral surface area. So lateral surface area for the cuboid, if we are having cuboid, then its lateral surface area we have to remove its top part. For example, if we are having this cuboid, this is one cuboid, this is cuboid, so cuboidal shape box is there, front face, then this one is back face, top face, bottom face, right face and left face. If we remove this top, then this cuboid has total 6 surfaces, and out of that total 6 surfaces, this top removed, then this cuboid has only 5 surfaces, that is surface area of this wall and bottom. We are eliminating this top, so it will be considered as a lateral surface area. Or for lateral surface area, we have to consider only the surface area of wall, and we have to neglect the bottom also, that is lateral surface area. So for lateral surface area, we are considering only the area of walls, so that will be equal to BH and HL. So BH into BH, 2BH, that is equal to twice of BH, it is area of right as well as left face, and area of front face and area of back face, that is HL. So it's a twice of HL, and therefore here we can take this 2 and H common, so twice of H, L plus P. This is the lateral surface area of cuboid, lateral surface area. Then we have to consider total surface area of open cuboid. As we discussed earlier, open cuboid, we have to eliminate the area of this top part. So lateral surface area, area of these 4 sides plus area of this bottom, that we have to consider. So total surface area of open cuboid is nothing but the total surface area equal to lateral surface area plus area of bottom only. So lateral surface area is twice of H, L plus B plus area of bottom, that is LB, area of bottom, that is equal to LB. So these are the 3 formulas that you have to learn for the surface area: total surface area, lateral surface area, and total surface area of open cuboid. Done. Next formula for the cuboid is volume of cuboid. Volume of cuboid. So volume of cuboid is nothing but the L into B into H, length into breadth into height. That is the volume of cuboid. Clear, students? So these are the important formula for the cuboid. Similar to cuboid, we are having another solid, that is cube. So what is cube? Cube is nothing but the cuboid with all edges are equal, length of all edges are equal, so that is cube. Length of all edges are equal, that is 3-dimensional figure obtained from the square. 3-dimensional figure which is obtained from the square is cube, and 3-dimensional figure which is obtained from the rectangle is nothing but the cuboid. Here length of all edges are equal, L, length is L, breadth is L, and height is also L. So this is nothing but the cuboid. दिस इज क्यूबॉइड. डायग्राम आप थोड़ा देख लो. Cuboid. So now for the cube, number of vertices that will be same. Number of vertices for this cube are 8. Number of vertices are 8. That vertices are these 8 points. Intersection point of 3 sides. The point at which 3 sides intersect, that is called vertex of cube. So total 8 number of vertex are there. Number of edges are 12. So total 12 number of edges are there, and length of all edges are equal. Number of faces are same to cuboid. Total 6 faces are there. That 6 faces are front face, back face, right face, left face, top face and bottom face. And now we have to consider total surface area. Total number of faces are 6. So now total surface area of cube. So what is total surface area? Total surface area of cube is nothing but the sum of area of all 6 faces. Now what is the shape of front face? Suppose this is one cube. This box is our cube. So front face is square, back face is also square, right face is also square, left face is also square, top face is also square, and bottom face is also square. So what is the area of this square? Length of edge is L. So area of this square is L square, and total 6 faces are there. So total surface area of cube is 6L square. 6L square. Done. Total surface area of cube is 6L square. Now lateral surface area. Lateral surface area of cube. For the lateral surface area, we have to consider only area of sides. So total how many sides are there? Front, back, left and right. Total 4 sides are there. Total 4 square are there. So area of that total 4 square, that is equal to 4L square. So lateral surface area of cube is nothing but the 4L square. Done. Then total surface area of open cube. So for open cube, we have to consider lateral surface area plus bottom. This is one cube. So open cube, we have to neglect the top surface. We have to remove this top surface. Then how many surfaces are there? Lateral surface area plus bottom. We have to neglect this top face. So total 5 faces are there. So it's a 5L square. Done. Also the total length of edges, यहाँ पर बाकी रह गया वो बाद में करते हैं. And here we can write volume of cube is equal to L raised to 3, L cube. Now for cuboid and cube, we have to add one more formula, that is total length of edges. So total length of edges of cube. Total length of edges of cube. Suppose we have to stick cello tape on these edges, and what is the total length of cello tape required? We have to stick the tape on all the edges. Total 12 edges are there. So total length of edges of cube is 12 into L. 12 into L. Done. For similarly total length of edges for cuboid. Total length of edges of cuboid. What is the total length of edges of cuboid? So here we can say that these 4 edges are of the length L. This is L, this is L, this is L, this is L. So it's a 4L. These 4 edges of the length H. So it's a 4H, 4L, 4H, and these are the 4B. So 4L plus 4B plus 4H. 4 is common. It's a L plus B plus H. Total length of edges of cuboid is 4 into L plus B plus H. That is the total length of edges of cuboid. Done. So these are the important formulas related to cuboid and cube. Pause the video and note it down. Okay students, next solid is right circular cylinder. Right circular cylinder. Right circular cylinder. So here right circular cylinder will be like this. It is called a right circular. That means the height of the cylinder, that is vertical axis of cylinder, making right angle with the horizontal axis. So that's why it is called a right circular cylinder. If we assume this vertical axis and this horizontal axis, then it will be at 90 degree. That's why it is called a right circular cylinder. Otherwise you can also draw the cylinder like this. This is base and this is one inclined cylinder. So this is horizontal axis, vertical axis is not 90 degree. So this is cylinder but not right circular. Here you have to discuss right circular cylinder. So this is one right circular cylinder whose height is h and radius of top or bottom part is r. Done. So total 3 faces are there. For this right circular cylinder, total 3 faces are there. Top faces, bottom face and lateral face. Total 3 faces are there. Done. So what is the total surface area? First we will consider lateral surface area. So lateral surface area, also known as curved surface area. Curved surface area. Here surface of cylinder is in curvature form, and that's why instead of using lateral word we are using curved surface area. Done. साइड में जो है ना वो, so curved surface area. So curved surface area of this cylinder is nothing but the 2 pi r h. 2 pi r h. Here bottom of this cylinder is circle with circumference 2 pi r and whose height is h, and hence the lateral surface area is given as 2 pi r into h, that is 2 pi r h. Done. So curved surface area is 2 pi r h. Top and bottom both are circle with radius r. So what is the total surface area? So now we can write the total surface area. Formula of total surface area. Total surface area is nothing but the curved surface area. Curved surface area plus top plus bottom. Total surface area is equal to curved surface area plus area of top part plus area of bottom part. Curved surface area is given as 2 pi rh, 2 pi rh plus top part of this cylinder is nothing but the circle of radius r, circle with radius r. So it's a pi r square plus bottom part is also circle with radius r, whose area is pi r square. So this is equal to 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r square. So here we can take this 2 pi r as a common. So 2 pi r common, remaining parts are h plus r. So this is the formula of total surface area. Total surface area of right circular cylinder. Total surface area of right circular cylinder is 2 pi r bracket h plus r. H is the height of the cylinder, r is the radius of bottom part, or we can say top part. Done. Curved surface area CSA is equal to 2 pi RH. Third formula, that is volume of cylinder. So volume of right circular cylinder is nothing but the pi r square h. Pi r square h is the formula to find the volume of this right circular cylinder, pi r square h. Done. So you have to remember these 3 formulas for this right circular cylinder. After right circular cylinder, the next solid is right circular cone. It's a right circular cone. Right circular, bottom and top of the cylinder are circular, and it is called circular, right, because vertical axis and horizontal axis makes the 90 degree, that's why it is called right circular cylinder. Similarly, we are using the word right circular cone. So what is a right circular cone? Vertical axis and horizontal axis are at 90 degree and bottom part is circular, hence it is called a right circular cone. This is height of the cone, this is radius of the cone, and this parameter is slant height of the cone, slant height. So h, here h is known as height of the cylinder, height of the cone, it is the height of the cone. L is nothing but the slant height, and r is the radius of base, r is the radius of base. Here height and radius are at 90 degree, that's why it is called right circular cone. And here for this triangle we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Here h and r at the 90 degree and l, that is slant height, which work as a hypotenuse. So length of L is nothing but the square root of h square plus r square. According to Pythagoras theorem, it's a L square equal to h square plus r square. So L equal to square root of h square plus r square. That is the formula to find the slant height L. Done. First formula. Second formula is curved surface area. Curved surface area CSA. Curved surface area of this right circular cone is given by pi RL. And total surface area of right circular cone, which is TSA, which is given as curved surface area plus bottom, curved surface area plus bottom. Curved surface area is pi RL plus bottom. What is the shape of this bottom? Bottom is the circle with radius r. Bottom is the circle with radius r and whose area is pi r square. Area of the circle with radius r is pi r square. So here total surface area of right circular cone is, here we can take pi r common. So pi r common, it's a L plus r. So total surface area of right circular cone is pi r into bracket L plus r. Pi r into bracket L plus r. Curved surface area is nothing but the pi r L, and slant height L is square root of L square plus h square. Done. And the volume of right circular cone. Volume of right circular cone. Volume of right circular cone is always one third of volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder. Volume of right circular cone is always one third of volume of right circular cylinder with the same dimension. Height of the cylinder must be h and radius of base must be r. Then you can compare the volume of cylinder with volume of cone. So volume of cone is nothing but the 1 by 3 volume of cylinder pi r square h. Pi r square h. That is the volume of right circular cone. Clear, students? Pause the video and note it down. Okay, students. Next solid is sphere. Sphere is a three-dimensional object obtained from the circle. Done. So we know the circle, all the formulas based on circle. So circle with radius r. So area of the circle with radius r is nothing but the pi r square. Area of the circle with radius r is pi r square, and three-dimensional object which is obtained from the circle is nothing but the sphere. है ना, कोई गोला ले लो बड़ा सा, otherwise कोई ball ले लो, so that is in the shape of sphere. So consider one sphere with radius r. So here for sphere only one surface is there, only one surface is there. So here no lateral surface area, no curved surface area, no total surface area. The word used is only surface area. Surface area, कर्व बोल लो या फिर टोटल बोल लो. सरफेस एरिया ऑफ स्फीयर इज 4 पाई आर स्क्वायर, 4 पाई आर स्क्वायर. एंड वॉल्यूम ऑफ स्फीयर with radius, volume of sphere with radius r is 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. Two formulas are there for the sphere. Next one is hemisphere. Hemisphere. So what is the hemisphere? For example, we are having watermelon. That watermelon is in the shape of sphere. And if you want to eat that watermelon, we will cut the watermelon from the center. So it will divide the given watermelon into two pieces. So that one piece is nothing but in the shape of hemisphere. This is the hemisphere. Done. So this part will be green shape, green color, and top part, that is our watermelon that we have to eat, that is in the color of red. So that is our watermelon is in the shape of hemisphere. So for this hemisphere, this is the radius r. So for this hemisphere, two surfaces are there, curved surface area and total surface area, top part and curved surface area. So here for this hemisphere, we can write the formula of curved surface area. Curved surface area. Curved surface area is nothing but the CSA. So curved surface area of this hemisphere is nothing but the half of the surface area of this sphere. Surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. So half is 2 pi r square. So 2 pi r square. Area of green part of watermelon, that is curved surface area of hemisphere, that is equal to 2 pi r square. If we consider total surface area, total surface area of hemisphere is nothing but the curved surface area plus top part, green color plus red color of watermelon. So that is total surface area, that is equal to 2 pi r square plus top of the watermelon is nothing but the circular part with radius r, whose area is pi r square. Circle with radius r, area is pi r square. So 2 pi r square plus 1 pi r square. So here we can write a total surface area of hemisphere equal to 3 pi r square. 3 pi r square. Done. Curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Area of circle with radius r is pi r square. So 1 pi square, 2 pi r square, 3 pi r square and 4 pi r square. Four formulas are there. And volume of this hemisphere, volume of this hemisphere is nothing but the half of the volume of circle. Volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So volume of hemisphere is half of the volume of sphere, which is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Done. So these are the formulas related to the different solids for this chapter number 13 for standard 9, as well as this formula will be useful for your 10th standard. Clear, students? So now pause the video, learn the formula properly, share this video with your friends, and goodbye.